Did you know the only thing that is holding you back from showing up online, building that business, building that dream business, becoming the entrepreneur you were born to be, is not all the different traumas that we all go through? It is no way near what you think it could be. You may be thinking, oh, because somebody didn't encourage me when I was growing up, or because we all have some childhood traumas that have happened, different things that have happened that may make you feel like, oh, that is why perhaps I'm not that confident to build my business. It's really not that. It's you making a decision today. I'm going to do it right away. I'm going to do it right away. Alex Omozi talks about this, the author of $100 million offers, creating $100 million offers. He says the proof of learning is the action that you are taking. And I remember thinking that makes sense. Because you can be on YouTube, right? You can be learning as much as you want, but if you are not implementing, and according to research, by the way, if you don't take action within the first 24, 72 hours, that idea disappears. You now have to start all over again, start doing your research again. It's like you have to rebuild that momentum. So you may find yourself as if you're in a cycle, like just going through the same starting, stopping, starting, stopping. And before you know it, you are losing time. You are wasting a lot of time. And I know this may be hard to accept sometimes. I had to challenge myself too, especially when I was working in healthcare doing nights. I thoroughly enjoyed my career. But when it was time to make a transition, I knew I had to make a decision. And I must admit, I could have taken action a bit faster. But when I started taking action, I never looked back. I was just like, let's go for it. No matter what works, no matter what doesn't work. So I enjoyed a lot of learning on the way. Some of the learning I wish I didn't have to, but it's part of personal growth, you see. With that comes resilience because you realize, you know what? I survived that. I'm going to be fine. So why am I saying this? You can learn from my mistakes and the mistakes of others who will tell you, if they're honest enough, that it didn't always work out what they expected. What matters is deciding, you know what, until I win, until I accomplish my goals, I'm not backing down. And one of the mistakes I think I made in my early days is I didn't have a clear vision of where I wanted to go. And along the journey, as I was working with other coaches, I discovered that's really it. I needed to understand where I wanted to go and rooted in my identity, my new identity, building a new identity. With that came the confidence, with developing new skill sets, doing live streams. The more I did live streams like I do on TikTok on a regular basis, almost every week or every other week, the more it just started becoming second nature to me. I don't overthink it. I don't have a script. Unless I'm doing a tutorial where I'm guiding clients through designing your website, why the landing page has to be a certain way, how to build your email list, how to grow your email list, right? That is when I'll be going through my website. I'll be guiding people. But normally, because I talk a lot about mindset, doing the mindset coaching, helping clients to overcome their own self-limiting beliefs, it's become second nature to me. I don't have to overthink it. It's something that I talk about almost on a daily basis. So what are we talking about here? We are talking about do not overthink it, just get started. Do not overthink, oh my goodness, because think about it this way. On the other side of your fear, on the other side of your procrastination is your ideal lifestyle, where you are having late mornings. We're not rushing through traffic. We're not panicking and I have to get to the petrol station first. I forgot to put petrol in the car. And the traffic that you didn't expect, you didn't anticipate, and now you're stressed out before you go to work. By the time you get to work, you're already in a bad mood. And the first person you meet is like, what's up with you? And you want to scratch their eyes out. Imagine not having to deal with that stress anymore, where you decide, you know what, I'm done with that. Some of us, especially over 50, you don't need to deal with an environment where you are disrespected with all the years of experience that you have, with all the life skills that you have. Because guess what? We live in a world where people don't care and they can just decide, I don't care. And you could be in a work environment that starts to dismiss your life experience, opting for younger people. You don't have to deal with that. Seriously, you have options. The important thing is to get started. So you can create what is also known in the business term as an exit strategy. You can plan your exit strategy now, right? So while you're working full time, you can tell yourself, okay, for the next 3 months to 6 months, I'm going to be working on my exit strategy, because that will give you enough time. When you start getting your own first clients, which can happen in the next 30 days, depending on your ambition, it depends on how ambitious you are. It can be in the next 7 days, it could be in the next 14 days, it could be in 30 days, it could be in 3 months. It is really up to you. And what I'll do as a coach working with you is we will look at what is working in the marketplace, what is in high demand, because you will see for yourself. We'll look, we'll do case studies together. You can see for yourself. And then you will understand where I'm coming from. Because I do my research. I love to do my research. Otherwise, what's the point? You're wasting your time if you haven't assessed if there's a demand for what you want to offer in the marketplace. Then you're wasting your time. Then you can't even be certain. Then you will feel discouraged. You'll be like, oh my goodness, I'm going to be stuck here forever. No, don't worry about it. Calm down. What we do is we actually do the numbers. I like the cold, hard facts. No guesswork, nothing. You actually check for yourself. Because even before I left my own healthcare career, I had done some assessment. I had seen what products were selling online. So it gave me the confidence to walk away, because I already saw the numbers and I knew what I would like to do, what I would enjoy doing. So what you want to do is take action now. But I only, unfortunately, have a limited amount of people that I can work with. That is just the nature of coaching. When I want to serve people at a high level to give you the attention that you deserve, I cannot take a lot of people. So I only have a few spots. And if you're willing to take action now, I actually have a Zoom call, which is part of the programs that I do every week. And I'm going to guide you on how to start reaching your ideal clients faster. There are many ideas online that are being thrown around, and there are some that work really well, some they don't. But when we work together, you can see for yourself and you'll be like, oh, okay. Because a lot of people, sometimes, this is what I had to learn on my own journey. You can make your own decisions in your own head without enough data. You haven't got enough numbers to back what you have concluded, to back up your opinion or your idea right now. What you need is to look at the numbers for yourself and see what's working, and then decide. What you want really is making an informed decision. I hope that is making sense, yes? Because whatever you want to do, somebody's already doing it on a very high level, at a very high scale. And you may not be aware. You might even be better than them, but because they understand something about the marketplace. So I want you to come with an open mind, test this out, and give it a try for yourself. It will not be as stressful as you might imagine. It's actually going to be fun. Because what I also found on my own journey, it is fun to start exploring a side of you didn't know existed. Because you've been so stuck in a certain lifestyle and mindset. When you start exploring another side to you, it becomes exciting. It's such an adventure. So listen, get in touch with me. There's a link somewhere down below. And I want you to think, you know what? It's not about how many followers I have. It is just about getting started. Because there are people who need what only you can offer, only what you can create. Your approach, the way you speak, the way you communicate, your face, your cultural background. There is somebody who needs somebody like you. And of course, we want to make sure that whatever services and products you are offering, or let me call it as the marketplace says, whatever offers you have, we have to make sure there's a demand for them. Otherwise, it can get discouraging and people give up too soon. So listen, there's a link somewhere down below. If this is something interesting to you and you are like, oh, I don't want to miss out, because as we start 2025, I can only take even less people. I have different coaching programs, so I have to take less people. And I have other people who help me in areas that I am not the best at. So you'll be part of a community that is growing, learning new skills, and you will start to make a network of friends. So you won't be alone on the journey. You'll have others that are supporting you. And who knows, you may create some long-term friendships. So make sure you sign up somewhere down below, or even better, comment below lifestyle design. Comment below lifestyle design. Then I'll know who is ready and willing to take action. I'll see you on another video. Bye for now.